Have you ever wondered how to save $10,000 in just 6 months? It might seem like a daunting task, but it's not as unattainable as you may think. The benefits of reaching this goal are numerous. Imagine having that financial cushion, that sense of security, knowing you have a substantial amount saved up. Think about the investment opportunities that open up, or the ability to make a large purchase without going into debt. There's a common misconception that saving money requires extreme frugality or a lifestyle overhaul. While it does involve making thoughtful decisions, it's not about depriving yourself of everything you enjoy. It's about balance and making your money work for you. So you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how exactly do I save $10,000 in half a year? Don't worry, we're about to break it all down. Let's embark on this financial journey together. The first step to saving $10,000 in 6 months is setting up a budget. A budget isn't just a list of numbers on a sheet. It's a powerful tool to control your financial future. It's about understanding where your money comes from and where it goes, giving you the reins to steer your financial ship. Creating a budget starts with listing your income and expenses. Your income is every penny you bring in, and your expenses are everything you spend. Start by separating your expenses into necessary and unnecessary costs. Necessary costs are those you can't avoid, like rent and groceries. Unnecessary costs are the extras, like eating out or that new gadget you've been eyeing. When you have your costs laid out, you can see where your money goes. This visibility allows you to trim the fat, cut out unnecessary costs, and start putting money aside. With a clear budget, you know exactly where your money goes, making it easier to cut costs and save. With your budget in place, the next step is cutting down your expenses. One way to do this is by dining out less. By preparing meals at home, you can save a considerable amount over time. Consider this: an average meal out can cost around $20, while a home-cooked meal typically costs less than $5. The savings can really add up. Next, take a look at your subscriptions. Are there any that you don't use or could live without? Canceling these can free up some money in your budget. Lastly, consider switching to cheaper alternatives where possible. This could mean opting for a less expensive gym, choosing a more affordable phone plan, or even switching to store-brand groceries. Each of these changes might seem small, but they can collectively lead to substantial savings. By reducing your expenses, you can significantly increase your savings. Remember, every penny saved brings you one step closer to your $10,000 goal. Now that we've cut down costs, it's time to increase your income. One of the most straightforward ways to up your earnings is by getting a part-time job. Yes, it might mean a few more hours at work, but think of it as a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. The extra cash you earn can go directly into your savings, propelling you faster towards your $10,000 goal. If a part-time job isn't up your alley, don't worry, there are other avenues to explore. Have you considered selling unused items? We all have things lying around in our homes collecting dust. That old guitar you haven't touched in years? Sell it. The bicycle you promised you'd ride but never did? Sell it. Online platforms like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace make it easy to turn your clutter into cash, and every penny counts when you're on a saving spree. Then there's the option of starting a side hustle. This is a great way to combine passion and profit. Whether it's freelance writing, graphic designing, or dog walking, there's a side hustle for everyone. And the best part? You get to be your own boss. Remember though, the key is to funnel this additional income straight into your savings. And let's not forget about passive income. Investing in stocks, real estate, or even starting a blog can generate revenue without requiring a lot of your time. It might take a while to see significant returns, but when they start rolling in, they'll provide a steady stream of income that you can save. There's a world of opportunities out there to increase your income. You just have to be willing to put in the effort and seize them. And remember, every bit of extra income should be seen as a saving opportunity, not a spending opportunity. Increasing your income not only accelerates your savings, but also gives you more financial freedom. So let's get to it and start making that money work for you. The final step to saving $10,000 in 6 months is maintaining consistency and discipline. Now, you might think that sounds pretty straightforward, right? But it's often the hardest part. See, consistency is key when saving money. It's not about making one big deposit into your savings account and then forgetting about it. Nope, it's about regularly setting aside money, whether that's daily, weekly, or monthly. But how do you stay disciplined? Well, there are a few strategies you can use. You could set up automatic savings, so a portion of your income is automatically transferred to your savings account. This takes the decision out of your hands, making it easier to stick to your goal. You could also track your progress. Seeing how far you've come can be a great motivator to keep going. And don't forget to reward yourself for reaching milestones. This doesn't mean splurging all your savings, but rather acknowledging your hard work and dedication. With consistency and discipline, saving $10,000 in 6 months is not only achievable, but it also sets you up for lasting financial success. So, there you have it. The roadmap to saving $10,000 in just 6 months. Let's do a quick recap. First, we began by setting up a budget, understanding where our money is going, and how we can better allocate it to meet our saving goals. Then we moved on to cutting down expenses, finding areas in our day-to-day lives where we can save a bit more, whether it's dining out less often or skipping that daily cup of coffee. Following that, we discussed increasing income. This could be anything from taking on a part-time job, selling items you no longer need, or even starting a side hustle. Every little bit counts. And finally, we talked about the importance of consistency and discipline. Saving money is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires dedication and commitment. Start today, and in just 6 months, you could be $10,000 richer. It's not easy, but with determination and discipline, it's certainly possible.